Three keepers this round at Ticky Creek, June 9, 2013. Headed back to Ticky Creek, took out the kayaks, started trolling the point for white bass. Went with a ultralight and a red and white crappie jig. Turned out to be a good combination, similar to what we did the other day. So here's our first bass, white bass number 1. Kept at it, got another strike. Here's our second white bass number 2. So far they've been little guys, so I'm having to throw them back. And then this one hit while we were trolling, but as we were slowing down and making our turn to come back around the point, it decided to strike. This one turned out to be our third white bass. Here's another hit, and another white bass. We like fishing Ticky Creek, especially along the point, mainly because on windy days you can at least get on one side that's calmer versus the other. It turned out today it was a very nice day, very little wind, so we were able to fish pretty much at leisure. This one turned out to be a keeper, and it was kind of weird. We were taking off the one white bass, and while the crappie jig was in the water, this one took. We got another one now we were trolling. This one turned out to be our 7th white bass. Here's another hit. Trying to get the action shots, but we kind of tough got our life vests in the way. There's white bass number 8. This one turned out to be a keeper. And white bass number 9, another keeper. And this is our last one, white bass number 10. Turned out to be a little one, so we do that one back. And while we were heading back to the boat ramp, we noticed a lot of insects floating on the surface. Also saw some surface activity, so we checked it out and noticed these little catfish feeding on the insects. So we make it back to the boat ramp. Here's our setup: ultralight rod and a crappie jig. And here are the 3 keepers this round. Fun stuff. Till next time, good luck and good fishing.